YouTube channel, Skool Gunner. I hope you're keeping well, my friends. Thank you for all your continued support on my channel. Thank you for all your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. I really appreciate it. Smash the like in this video for me. Comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think of our yesterday's loss against Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium. That's basically it, guys. I'm just going to crack on with the video. A review of yesterday's match, our loss against Liverpool at the Emirates. First things first, anyway, let's get it out of the way. We're still in fourth. Simple as. And me, as an Arsenal fan, as a YouTuber, I've been in the game a while, guys. They don't call me old school for nothing. I knew we were going to lose yesterday's game. And I wasn't being negative about it at all. But you got to be real with yourself. Not making excuses for Arsenal, for the individual mistakes that cost us yesterday's defeat, and for the lack of a striker, getting rid of Aubameyang, not replacing him. Arteta should be held accountable for that at least. The team has been playing much better under him, but not replacing Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We are really lacking firepower, in my opinion, and I knew that was going to cost us in yesterday's game. No matter how much the team has improved, goals win games, and Liverpool are better in every aspect of their game than we are. They have a lot of world-class players in their team. We don't have one, and they're much better in the forwards. And they have a much better coach. They've been on a hell of a run, Liverpool. It's going to take some stopping them to go for the title. I honestly think they're going to be champions now. Not just because they beat the AFC. It's just the run they've been going on and the form they're in. And even when they were under the cosh yesterday, they controlled the result. They came away with the 3 points. Clean and clear. We can have no arguments. Absolutely none. We created a couple of basic mistakes, basic errors. Ramsdale, I'm not going to criticise him. He has been our leading light this season and one of our best performers. Big up yourself, Ramsdale. These things happen, my friend. He could have probably done better with the Diego Jota shot, but he saved us many times this season, so I'm not going to criticise him. Big up yourself, Ramsdale, man. Let's get ready for the Villa game. Keep your head up. Saka losing the ball on the edge, out by the touchline, and then we got hit quick for the second one. That to me was a worst mistake. It let them clean in, and the finish from Firmino was absolutely brilliant to make it 2-0. And that was it. Done and dusted. We'd had our chips. Game, set, a match. There was no coming back from that, to be honest. The team played very well in the first half, and we really stretched him. Martinelli was causing the defenders of Liverpool all kinds of problems. He's a real handful. The Odegaard chance, that mistake that Liverpool made at the back, brilliant play from Lacazette to squared from Odegaard. And I agree with Troops. I was watching Troops' analysis of the game. I definitely agree with him. He said that Odegaard should have just smashed it first time. Take your chances. Taking that touch, it let Alisson get himself in position to make the save, which is exactly what happened. You know what I mean? It's grand saying that after the fact, after it's done and dusted, but he should have just hit it first time. Don't give the keeper those extra 2 or 3 seconds to get himself position, because Alisson is a world-class stopper. And you give him that bit of time, he got himself right where he needed to be to make the save. And then, of course, they hit us for the 2 goals. Like I said, the performance in the first half was good. And we were menacing. We were dangerous on the attack. Liverpool started the game on fire. Like an express train. They tore into us. But we rode the storm, and we got stronger as the game went on. And we really took it to them. We gave them a hard game. But in the second half, I don't know what happened. I think it's just a step up in class. They just took over. And they went up another level, and we couldn't compete. That's how I see it. Definitely, if we had a bit more, like I said, Arteta needs to be held accountable, letting Aubameyang go and not replacing him. That was a fatal mistake. And we could have done with that extra bit of firepower yesterday. Might have taken some of the chances they felt to the wrong players, to be honest. We could have done something about that. But yeah, it is what it is. A couple of points of the game. Relentless Reds throw down the gauntlet to Premier League leaders. That is the headline on BBC Sport. Picture of Klopp celebrating. Yeah, they're just a point behind Manchester City now. Ryan, Man City, he must be crapping his pants at this point. Liverpool's 9 wins in a row have reignited a Premier League title race that was starting to resemble a Manchester City procession in January. That's exactly true. He did the traditional triple fist pump after the final whistle club at the Emirates. Um, yeah, it is still advantage Man City, of course. They still have that 1 point. They still have that 1 point over Liverpool. But Liverpool beat Brentford 3-0 on the 16th of January. They were 18 points behind City. No, they're one. Those 9 wins in a row have really set things up for them. It was presumed rather dangerously that the league title was all over. And then over till the fat lady sings. And I don't see no fat lady, guys. Maybe the fat lady for City. Yeah, it was. They were going on about Liverpool's cutting edge, exactly like I was saying. They were more ruthless in front of goal. They had that cutting edge. They had that extra dynamism in front of goal, and we couldn't compete with them at any level. They blew us away in that department. Just like in the Carabao Cup when we gave them a hell of a game at Anfield to bring it back to the Emirates, they beat us again. Rather easily, they had another level to go up. Um, Liverpool have a lot of riches in attack, defence, and midfield. We regretted missing our big chance. Liverpool have cutting edges in abundance, so whichever way you look at it, they were going to get through. Yeah, Arsenal were in control. We were on top. Hey, Joanne, how are you? How do you think yesterday's game went? I'm just doing a little review here, but we had them under the cosh for a long time. But when they made that double substitution and they brought on Mohamed Salah and Firmino, that turned the game in their favour. As soon as they hit the first goal, they didn't look back. The second one followed shortly. 5 minutes in, you know what I mean? And I know you and Delboy were such good answers. Well, I am anyway. I am. I can't speak for him. But I think I've got talent. I'm not going to lie. Confidence has never been a problem for me. So yeah, there you go. Anyone that's seen me dance, you know what I mean? I've got skills. You know what I mean? I'm not as young as I used to be, but I can shimmy, I can shake. Okay, let's keep it professional. Let's keep it professional. Got the old CK on here, you know what I mean? From America. Need to get a new one, it's getting a bit tattered. There's my CK from the United States. Oh yeah. Alright. On. Okay, let's do this. Boom. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's just go here. Bear with me there now. Premier League. Alright. Boom shakalak. Let's look at the table first anyway. Arsenal still in fourth, like I said. Of course, it's Manchester City top. Happy Paddy's Day, Dave. Yeah, happy Paddy's Day to you too, man. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I actually went to the festival last Sunday. There was a festival in Trafalgar Square in London, so I went with the wife to that. It was absolutely shocking. I turned up on time, and there was a queue as far as the eye could see, and a load of muppets there. Yeah, fools. So I decided, right, I'm going to give this a miss. The queue was like a mile long, and there was more and more people coming, and the whole thing was fenced off, and you had to go into a security check. It would take you another hour to get in, and it was only on until 6. So I gave that a miss. Damien Dempsey was playing there. He was the headline act, Damien Dempsey. But I just got the hell out of there. Yeah, there was a big festival in London last Sunday, but it was an absolute disaster. Badly organised. The parade was decent, but the festival itself, the music, the food, the traditions, people being able to get in, you have to wait about an hour just to get in, and it was shocking weather, man. Brutal. And it was badly organised. It was actually embarrassing. I was actually embarrassed the way it was organised. There was policemen outside, and I'd say they were laughing at all the fools going in. Because imagine the money that they're making for being there on a Sunday to keep the peace. You know what I mean? And then you've all the clowns going in there. Very badly organised. The Irish Festival in London. The people that organised that, hang your heads in shame. I gave a reply online about it, and I stand by everything I said. Amateur, disorganised, unprofessional. Yeah, I wouldn't waste my time going to it. Next year, I'm not even going to bat an eyelid when that turns up. What a waste of time. Absolute fools organising that. I will never go there again. Anyway, the league table, it's Man City, top of the league. 29 games played, 70 points. Liverpool, 29-69. Chelsea, 28-59. And Arsenal on 27-51. So we have still games in hand on the teams around us, and we're still in fourth. So that's the main thing. We're still doing the business. St. Patrick himself would be happy with that. But yeah, that's the way it is, guys. The match itself, like I said, I was happy with it in the first half. We were holding our own. We really, really, really attacked very strongly. After that, they just went up another level. I mean, you can't say anything else about that. They have that in them, Liverpool, and I respect them. I really do. This is the best Liverpool team I can remember in 20 years, maybe more. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Aston Villa game on Saturday, we will win that. Well, we need to. But I think we're right. We'll get to 3 points, Joanne. Absolutely. Thank you for sending that book to me as well, Joanne, the Paul Merson book. I have a week off work next week, so I'm going to be reading it. I was at the Emirates Stadium myself yesterday before the game. I had a job interview in the area. So I was up North London, and then I said, sure, I'll skip across to the stadium and see what's going on before the match. There was a lot of people outside. There was press, there was cameras, there was this, there was that. It was freezing outside the stadium yesterday. I mean, I'm Irish. I know what bad weather is. It was perishing. I mean, freezing. So I hung around for maybe an hour, hour and a half, and then I drove on out of it back home. But I was about the size of it. Yeah, there was a good atmosphere outside the stadium. Like I said, the weather was shocking. There was a lot of camera crews. There was a lot of people, this, that, and the other. There was a lot of guys who went past shouting, "Go on, the Gunners!" They were giving it the big one as they drove past. I was by the Holloway Road end, just by the two cannons there, by the roundabout, just by the club shop, the armory. But anyone saw my videos, do you see that? The game itself, I mean, I'm not disappointed with the loss because I knew we were going to get beaten. I fully expected Liverpool to turn us over, which is what happened. And I'm being positive, but I mean, I live with an Egyptian guy. And he said to me then, of course, he's a big Mo Salah fan, big Liverpool fan. And he said to me, "Well, I think the game is going to go." I said, "Liverpool will win." I said, "They have a better team." Simple as, straight up. So, you know what I mean? I can't let my heart rule my head. I had to call it like I saw it. And in my opinion, Liverpool were going to turn us over. And that's what happened. And you can't compare club to Arteta. And Liverpool have 5 or 6 world-class players. We have none. And we have potentially players that could be world-class with respects to the Arsenal players. But Liverpool have all the world-class players. We don't have a single one. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Diego Jota is an incredible player. Lethal in those situations. There's no stopping him. The finish from Firmino, incredible, lovely. The way Saka lost the ball, pathetic. He should have just put the ball out. You know what I mean? Let us get back and let us keep it at 1-0 for as long as we can. Mistakes like that against this Liverpool team, they're going to get punished. Saka, wasn't a good game from him. Martinelli played out of his skin. He gave Trent Alexander-Arnold a really hard time. But like I said, the blame has to fall on Arteta's doorstep too. I'm not a fan of him, of course. I want him out of the club ASAP. But why didn't we replace Aubameyang when we sold him? And you could see it yesterday. It was there for all to see. We were lacking firepower. If that chance, the Odegaard chance, had fallen to someone else, if it had fallen to Martinelli, I think he would have put it in. Odegaard took the touch, got the shot away, but Alisson is like, he's an incredible goalkeeper. He's a big man, narrowed it down. He got himself right in the right position. Whereas if we'd hit it first time, if Odegaard had just hit it first time, it might have went in. But taking the touch and then shooting tamely, not going to do it. He's been playing fantastic for us, Odegaard, but he didn't turn up yesterday. No doubt about it. He did not turn up. He was not at the races. The shot itself, yeah, I want Arteta gone. I'm Arteta out. I always have been and I always will be. You heard me right. You didn't misunderstand me, my friend. I'm Arteta out. If I lose a couple of subscribers over that, if I get a couple of comments from the old Arsenal fanboys, the Mikel Arteta fanboys, It doesn't bother me. I'll meet them anywhere, anytime, and we can discuss it face to face. You know what I mean? I'm not a keyboard warrior. I'm Arteta out. That's all there is about it. Simple as. I want what's best for Arsenal Football Club. That's not him. Doesn't matter how good we're playing. He's never going to take us to the next level. Never. Not in a million years. Agree with me. Disagree with me. I really don't care. That's just the way it is. Martinelli, yeah. Let me just check that comment from Joanne. You want Martinelli up front? Yeah, he played really well yesterday, and he gave them something to think about. He really gave them something to think about. He was very, very good. You're a Liverpool fan, think he's okay. He's never going to take us to the next level, my friend. And he's no Jurgen Klopp. If you want, we can swap. You can take Arteta, we'll take Klopp, and let's see how you like it. You'll probably still win something with the players you have, but nah. He's not for me, man. He's not for me. I would like to see Patrick Vieira come in as coach. He'd be given the opportunity. They got a very good result against Manchester City the other day, Crystal Palace. They got a draw against Manchester City. Arteta, yeah. But like I said, man, take Arteta, and we'll take Klopp. And then see how happy you are then after a while with him. And yeah, Joanne Smith, Pep on the wing, try it. I'm not a fan of Pepe. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's overrated, and he hasn't paid back the money that we paid for him. 72 million is a lot of money, Joanne. I think he's completely overrated. Yeah, my friend Yusuf, welcome along to the live stream, man. Vieira is very good, yeah. He's an Arsenal legend. Unlike Arteta, Arteta is not an Arsenal legend. He's an Everton reject. Whereas Patrick Vieira is an Arsenal legend, so I would love to see him come and manage the club. The way things are looking, yeah, Joanne, like Pepe, I'm not a fan. Martinelli, I have a lot of time for. Smith Rowe, I have a lot of time for. Xhaka, obviously not. Thomas Partey has been good this season. Of course, for me, Ramsdale is the top man in Arsenal. Big fan of his. Big fan of Martinelli's. Lacazette has been putting in a shift, in fairness to him. Odegaard has been playing very well. But this is one game. This is one game. That's a good point, Joanne. I agree with that too. He hasn't been played, but I just think he's very lightweight. I mean, I can never remember a time where he hit the ball and I was terrified. You know, when he hits the ball, it's like, yeah, decent, but the real power. I mean, the Didier Drogba, the Thierry Henry. Okay, these are two of the greatest strikers to ever play in the Premier League, to ever kick a ball. Alan Shearer, Les Ferdinand. You've got to hit the ball hard. I mean, power, 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 power. You know what I mean? It has to be that way. Technique, but power. Bury it. Smash it into the roof of the net. And he doesn't have that. He might not be getting played, but I'm not a fan of his, to be honest. Saying no more about it. But I respect your opinion. You want to see him starting more? I think let's give it a go. But he's got a couple of goals in him. But I don't know, man. Not a fan of his. Definitely not. But why did we let Aubameyang go and not replace him? That's what I have the problem with. Again, Arteta showing his yeah. We let Aubameyang go. We didn't replace him. Now think about that. Come on. Odegaard was crap. Yeah, I agree with you. The occasion or the situation got him. I don't know. He hasn't been playing as good as normal. The chance that fell to him, my mum could have put it away. In fairness to her, she could have at least hit the post or something, cracked it off the bar. He made it food and drink for Allison with the shot, man. It was like Allison was like training session. The way he just parried the ball, no problem. Didn't test him. Shot was weak, predictable. Took the touch, had a look, hit it tamely, hit the ball like my sister. You're not gonna score like that. Let's be honest about it. So that's it. But we're still in fourth. Let's look ahead to the next game against Villa. Hopefully we can do something against them. It is what it is. We need the points. We're still in a good position. We still have games in hand on the teams around us. So we have to go for the fourth position. They really tried hard yesterday in the game. I'm going to give them credit for that. We're up against a superior team with better quality players. They have world-class players. We have none. We have potentially players that can make it. But we really, really put it up to them in the first half. I'm not going to fault the team's effort. I mean, I'm not going to for one moment sit back and say they were lazy, this, that, or the other. They really, every single one of them went out there and they gave it all they had. They gave it 100%, everything they had. So I'm not going to be too critical of them. The team they were up against are a superior team. That's not me making excuses. That's not me trying to save the pride of the club and my own pride and hold my head up high if I see a Liverpool fan. Liverpool have an exceptional team. They have the best team I could ever remember. It's an incredible team. Man, quarterfinals of the Champions League. It looks like they're going to win the league. I honestly think that they're going to do it now. I think the wheels have come off for Manchester City. The pressure on them is incredible. And Klopp is just going to see it through to the end. Of course, a German is going to get the better of a Spaniard. It just makes sense. It goes without saying. Simple as. The toughness of the German, the mentality, the focus, the determination of Klopp is going to bring the team through. Everything you see in Liverpool is indicative of Klopp, the man. It's his team. You know what I mean? All the traits that they have are him. So respect to him. I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Thank you to Joanne for tuning in. Thank you to Yusuf. Thank you for Delboy. It is what it is, guys. We're going to bounce back, hopefully, with a win against Aston Villa at the weekend. We'll see how it goes. We're still in fourth. Let's not throw all of our ties out of the pram just yet. We're still in there. We're fighting hard. Let's not throw a tantrum. We lost to a great team. A team that would have beaten us yesterday. They would have beaten anyone. Let's be honest about it. They'd wiped the floor with United. They would have beaten City. They'd wipe the floor with Spurs. You know what I mean? They have a serious team. So let's not be too downhearted, guys. We'll bounce back. Let's take the 3 points against Villa, hopefully, and let's move on from there. We're still in fourth. We can get fourth position. That's it for us this season. Let's look towards next season and replacing Mikel Arteta. Smash the like in this video for me, guys. Smash the subscribe to my channel also if you haven't already. And don't forget to click on the notifications. And comment in the comment section below this video, guys. And let me know who you think Arsenal's man of the match was. And let me know where you think we go from here. Can we claim fourth place? Thank you to Joanne for tuning in. Thank you also for sending me that book. I'm going to start reading it shortly. And all the best. Take care. See you later, guys. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.